This is a crazy one, that's for sure. Give me something interesting, man. I need a dungeon. I've been grinding for 4 years. It wears on you. I'm so glad I have this YouTube channel, honestly. Like, I'm gonna put it to the test, man. Alright, let's get a bulwark. Just, you know, your typical Sunday. Ah, it's Saturday, shoot. But yeah, if I could make this YouTube thing a career, I wouldn't hesitate before doing so. I am a little, like, I don't tell people about this in my daily life. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm just a little embarrassed because I know that it's like, oh, what do? I play video games. Oh. Next, you know. But if I could support, like, I think about sometimes, obviously I'm not in a financially terrible position. Like, we have money, but we're not rich at all. We're, you know, like my parents, like I technically have more money than my parents do from YouTube because I don't have any bills to pay and whatnot. But we're not poor, like living in a shack. We have a house, thank goodness. But I start thinking about like all the people out there that actually have like terrible problems financially, that can't support their kids and they're poor. Like people standing on the side of the road with signs saying we are poor, we need help. And I start thinking about that, and I would not wish that upon anyone, first of all. And I would love it if I could completely eradicate that problem from the world. That would be sick, but that's kind of impractical. It's just not something that could happen very easily. And from just one voice, I could try and make an impact, but that's, you know, I got to worry about myself first because I'm an adult now, man. I'm going to be on my own in a few years, so. But if I could turn YouTube into a job like these guys, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, PewDiePie, good lord, they're set for life. And everyone that they, like their kids are set for life because the videos will keep on making money even after they're done with YouTube. Thank you. That's what's crazy about it. So even, you know, if I do videos for like, you know, I don't know, 10 years and it's like it's not working out, it's at least a source of income, you know? It will always be a source of income. Sure, it'll dwindle if my channel shut down, but there would always be a check in the mail. And trust me, I don't plan on quitting unless life required that I did so. Like I would literally die if I didn't, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So we'll see. I'm gonna try some new things. I'm gonna try a few things on this channel. Obviously, Realm can't support me financially, so, but I understand that my channel is Realm of the Mad God, and I'm not going to abandon that. I'm gonna keep it going. However, I'm gonna branch out, and I've been saying this for a while now, but I think this time I really mean it because now that school is going to be over in like 2 months, not even. I think it's finally time. I'll have that free time, and I'll have that, well, in general, I'll have that freedom to do that, to do what I want. Still got to get a driver's license, though. I haven't done that. I failed the test twice. I got one question, one too many wrong. It was literally one over the mark both times. And I was like, oh my God. Because they say not to overthink the well, it's not really a written test because it's on a computer now. But I totally overthought it. I overthought just about every question. And I took practice tests online, and it was like, hey, I got them all right. So I'm ready, right? And no, like 10 of the 40 questions were from online. And I'm just like, so my friend's going to help me get a study guide. I'm going to study it, get my permit, and then whenever we do our vacation this summer, we're going to have a lot of open fields to work with, and I'm just going to practice driving. Because that's something that I got to do. Everyone's got to do it. Or I could just walk or ride my bike everywhere. But that's, you know. There are some distances the feet and wheels that are not motorized cannot take you. Why am I going to a Ghost King? Why am I going to a Ghost King? Why am I... Oh, they're going to a Ghost King too? I'm out of here, dude. I'm freaking out of here. All right, is there a stray ninja I could give this to? Oh, one time I dropped an item in Nexus before and a bot totally picked it up. Okay, no bots here. Take it. Come on, who's the lucky man? There we go. Sure. Hey, an indirect trade. I'm fine with it. I can hex myself now. Sick.
Yeah, it's a real nice trade, I will say.
Yeah. Oh, I have 2 Sealand keys. Ooh, that's actually... A Sealand would be a really easy guide to make because you just pop it open and the bosses are infinite. That's all that you do. And that's really easy to do. So I would have to... Oh, that's on my list, bro. That's on my list. But I also have Manor and 2 Davy keys. Wow. These were all free, by the way. I didn't buy these. I have all these. Oh, thank you. Cleep it up. I shall. Yeah, but I do want to do a Manor guide. Manor and the... I guess I could do Davy as well. And the Sealand. That's what I want. That's for me. Of course I responded. I was in my vault, so there was no chat to clear away your response. All right, no, but what I was saying before was I just got... It's not a new game. It came out in 2008, and it's a remake of a game that came out in 2005, which was also a remake of the game that came out in 2004. So, Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden for the original Xbox. It was re-released as freaking burps, get out of me. It was re-released as Ninja Gaiden Black, also on the Xbox in 2005. It was just insanely much harder than before. 10th Commandment, oh yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, I remember whenever I made that video. Good times. I want to do more stuff like that, it's fun. But, yeah, Ninja Gaiden Black, just insanely hard. In fact, it's often considered to be one of the hardest games of all time. That's why I got it. But it was re-released on the PlayStation as Ninja Gaiden Sigma, which is, it has a whole bunch of HD textures and whatnot. You wanna... Oh, Funny Cam! I think I remember him. Here, take this. I gotta keep my staff just in case. No problem, dude. No freaking problem. But yeah, so Ninja Gaiden Sigma is... I'm not sure if it's easier than Black. It improved upon a few things, like walking on water, some textures were changed. I think apparently there are more checkpoints, I guess, and that makes it easier, but maybe more enemies, or less enemies with more health, so I don't know. I don't know what the changes are. I'll have to get the original and play it for myself, but I'm really liking it. That's the point. It's a hack and slash, and it's probably the best one I've ever played. Like, when you think about a hack and slash, you're like, oh, dude, repetitive gameplay and just button mashing. If you button mash in Ninja Gaiden, you're gonna get your wiener handed to you. And that's no good. It's all about timing. Like, timing. Like, here's my guide to Ninja Gaiden. Timing. Just, you have to time everything. And sometimes there are hordes of enemies you have to face. You have to face. I combine face and fight together. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm on chapter 16 of 19, so I'm coming to an end. Normal difficulty, of course. Another freaking lab. Are other people going in? Because there is a chance. Wait, which one does the Mad Lab robe drop from? I did a guide on this. I should know. Tawar is pretty. Oh, thanks, man. What could I say? Oh my god, there's so many people. Yeah, dude. You're telling me. Oh, I'm tired. I'm just gonna sit this one out. Yeah, so I've been playing a lot of the Ninja Gaidens. Fun stuff. I recommend it for PlayStation 3 owners. Or if you have an original Xbox. I think if you can play Black on the Xbox 360, but you have to have a hard drive. That's what I read up on anyway. So, piece of... Yeah. At this moment in time, I still think Ninja Gaiden 3 on the NES is harder because you have limited continues, and that is always a spirit breaker for me. He's stranded? Oh, shoot. So we'll see once I finish finish up Sigma. I'll see if I can ever finish Ninja Gaiden 3 on the NES. We'll see which one's harder. Oh yeah, I should be using, what's it called? Yeah, purple bag. My yeah! Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum! I gotta go to a freaking Manor of Immortals, dude. Oh, no, that's because yeah, I do have the key, but I'm going to save that for a guide. That's the great thing about keys, you don't have to go out and find it. Except I will have for the video to get footage. Oh boy. Oh, the yawns are coming on, the yawns are coming. Stay away, yawns. Stay away. We're still on Ghost Kings, man. Oh, I do not like where this is going. My boys. My boys. Speed attack, man, I tell you, it's the hardest stat to max of the main 6. That isn't mana and life. Actually, is the stat called... No, well, the potions are life and mana, but are your stats are called health and magic, right? Because it's a health and a magic potion. I need something. I need something. I have things to talk about, but I know I've been in Godlands for 40 friggin' minutes. I need something to do. The April Fool's video that I made, on April 1st, obviously, was released to rather split between positive and negative responses. Some people liked it. Yeah, a good amount of people liked it, actually. More than 2/3 liked it. But that other third wasn't having any of it. People were royally angry with me. Oh, sweet, except I don't need it. Like, so many hate comments. And you know what? That's good. You know, sometimes you need a little, oh, Final Lich? Really? Are you serious? Sometimes we need a little stress in our lives. But I'm sure we got plenty of that, so we probably don't. You know what I mean. We need a little, you know, gotta lighten up sometimes. And I'm one to talk. Certainly need some lightening up, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, nobody fooled me though. Well, I actually know that guy with the 50 unbound HPs did. Except by the time he fooled me, it was already like April 4th. But, yeah, it's the thought that counts, I guess. But yeah, so many people were so like, up yours. Screw you, Talwar. I was like, oh my god, what? It's just a joke, man, you know? Like, okay. Mission accomplished, I guess. The fact that so many, you know, that's the point of April Fools. You want to fool people. And last year, my video was, you know, a lot of people were like, dude, the editing was totally obvious. Like, okay, you want something that's not obvious? Here's the Tomb Guide you guys have been wanting for years. Just kidding. Yeah. So how about there's a convincing performance for you? It was the only way I could make it convincing. And so many people, as soon as they got to the video, they're like, finally! I've been waiting for this for a long time. And then they watch the video and they're like, I completely take back it. Can't speak. Take back that comment. Oh, I love how it envelops the tree. So cool. Thank you. What's next? Oh, and of course, who could forget the special cameo at the very end by yours truly / Deadpool. That was fun. I didn't get the costume for that video. I had it already. It was for a school event, a little school pep rally, and I had my tennis buds carry me across the gym in front of everybody while Careless Whisper was playing. For anybody who doesn't know what that is, I would love to, but I cannot. Okay, I can't drink it. I'll give it to my sorcerer that I'm maxing. But yeah, so I had the Deadpool costume because we were just gonna go across the court and be like, oh, tennis, nobody cares about us because it's the underdog sport. It's, you know, nobody cares about tennis in school. Nobody cares about golf. More people care about swim, but even that's like, it's all about football, basketball, and baseball. And even like basketball and baseball are like, football takes over. It's a monster of a sport, man. But yeah, so we were just like, we're gonna walk across, do our cheer for the school and whatnot, but then I was like, dude, what if I got a Deadpool costume as a joke, obviously? And they're like, could you actually do that? And I'm thinking I could look on Amazon, found a costume for $50, the one that I had, and they were like, can you get that? Like, just wear the costume? And I'm thinking, sure, I guess. And then I bought it and got it in 2 days because I paid for expedited shipping. I used to think it was expedited, and that sounded right to me, but it's expedited, so the more you know. But yeah, fun times. So I bought it. I wore it. Had to wear my clothes underneath though, because it was a little too skin tight. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean. Come on. I need some attack potions. No freaking way. Oh yes, freaking way, it's me. Alright, hang on. My boy. That's what I like to see. Yeah, but then one thing led to another, and it was like, oh dude, what if you carried me across the court? Like I was just some kind of god. But then we were like, oh, Deadpool is kind of like full of himself and he thinks he's super sexy, which many people argue he is. I'm not here to argue, just that's the thing. And so I'm thinking, oh, you know, what if I struck a pose and because he picked the saxophone music, and I'm thinking, oh, okay. All right, I know where this is going. And so my friend texted me the idea, and I was like, oh, dude, I was thinking the same thing. Wait, who's Radar? What? Oh, shoot. So many. I can't even respond, there's too many. Yeah, and then at the end of the video, I was like, you know what? The video is going to be 17 minutes. Okay, I got to come back to that. Make a Debo guide. I kind of already did years ago, but still, I guess I could remake it. But all right, fine. Let's go in here. Clear our thoughts. Clear our mind. But since the video was 17 minutes long, it was just that image the whole time because I wanted to make it look believable. I was like, I should put something at the very end so that people will either skip to it or watch it. Don't watch the whole thing. Don't watch it. And someone was like, oh, you should have put stuff throughout the video. That would, you know. And I thought about that, but the thing is, I thought about that on April 1st when the video was already going up. The idea just hadn't dawned on me. And, you know, I was running out of time, and the video takes like 3 hours to upload, and I don't want it to be uploaded late because the whole point of it is to have it out on April 1st and fool people. Then I changed the thumbnail and the title to let people know it's a joke. But, yeah. But say I was a little late to that party. I got you, thanks man. But the video length was 17:38, and people are like, oh, was that intentional? And they're like, hey, did anybody notice it was 17:38? And I was like, I was looking at that thinking, 17:38? What is that? I still really don't know what that is. That was completely by accident. And then I looked up 1738 in Google, and apparently it's like, it says something to do with Fetty Wap. And is that like, I didn't realize that was modern. Like people, like that's a thing? Is it a meme? I looked on Reddit, an out of the loop thing on Reddit, and still I didn't, what is it? Is that what it is? Is that all it is? It's his boys? Oh, great. It's like the name of his crew or whatever, or her. I honestly don't know. Don't even know if it's a boy or a girl. That's how little I don't know. Ba 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 ba. Oh, dude, I'm hungry.